In this video, I want to review Glucofort, which is a very popular diabetes supplement. But a lot of you ask me, what's the truth behind it? Is it a scam? Does it really work? Are its ingredients worth it? Well, I'm going to give you all the hidden facts behind Glucofort in this review. Hey guys, and welcome back to Supplement Talks, where we make supplement reviews and health tutorials. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one. So what's so special about Glucofort? Can it really treat diabetes? Well, as I said in some of my previous videos, no supplement or product can cure or reverse diabetes, simply because this condition doesn't go away that easily. There is no prescription treatment that can actually get you rid of diabetes. So don't listen to all these supplements that claim to cure this condition, because they can't. In the best case, they can improve it, but most of them don't even do that. What about Glucofort? Can it actually improve diabetes? Well, judging after its features, it might. But I would recommend combining it with your prescription treatment if you really want to give it a try. So don't give up your prescribed treatment just to try Glucofort. That's something you should never ever do with any supplement. Instead, you can take them together, as there might be some improvement in your overall blood sugar. Glucofort has a pretty good composition with a high number of varied ingredients, and it's really well tolerated. Besides, I had a lot of my readers praising it, so it seems like its overall effect is pretty good. That's why I consider it better than most diabetes supplements out there. But its biggest problem is the big number of fake versions that are sold online, which is why I advise you to buy it only from its official website if you want to give this product a try. I left you a link to its official page in the description so that you can find it easily. But even so, Glucofort isn't the best diabetes supplement I know, even though it has some pretty good features. So, if you want to see my top recommended product for diabetes, stay with me until the end of this review and I will tell you more about it. Until then, let's take a closer look at Glucofort and its ingredients. Glucofort's composition is pretty good for a diabetes supplement. It combines herbs with vitamins and minerals, and all of its compounds have studies behind. Besides, it has an original formula, so you can't really find its ingredients in this exact combination in too many products. Now, I would divide its ingredients in two groups: vitamins and minerals, and the proprietary blend. So let's start with the first one. And Glucofort contains pretty much all the essential nutrients for diabetes. There are vitamin C, E, and biotin, as well as some important minerals like zinc and magnesium, manganese, chromium, and vanadium. As for its proprietary blend, it's a mix of herbs that are indeed known for their benefits in diabetes. You can see them here, but some of the most important ones are bitter melon, cinnamon, alpha-lipoic acid, banaba, and white mulberry. Honestly, these substances all look good together because they all have some studies and clinical evidence for their benefits in diabetes. What I don't like about them is that there are no individual doses, only an overall dose for the whole mix. It's true that I've seen this thing in so many supplements, but I'm still not a big fan of it. But all in all, I consider Glucofort's formula to be very good. So on paper, it has all the reasons to be effective for high glucose levels. When it comes to its pills, Glucofort uses vegetable capsules, which are really easy to swallow because of their low dimensions. They are pretty much the best type of pills you can find in a supplement. But one of this product's biggest advantages is that it only requires one pill per day, so it's really easy to take, even in the long run. In terms of results, Glucofort's biggest problem is that there are lots of fake versions of this product on the market. So, unless you buy it from its official website, you have all chances to get a fake product. For this reason, it's hard to analyze its reviews from Amazon or from any other retailer because they are related to one of those many fake versions. So, there's no point looking over those reviews since they're not relevant. However, I had several of my readers who tried Glucofort and I know they bought the original version, so their experiences are very relevant. Now, most of them were very satisfied with their results. Some said that Glucofort worked really well with their prescribed treatment. Others mentioned it helped lower their glucose levels, but none complained about side reactions or any severe issues. So the customer feedback that I received on the original Glucofort was very good. To put it clearly, the original version of Glucofort shouldn't cause any major side reactions as long as you take it as the label recommends. However, things change if you take a fake version because those have a lot of complaints on Amazon about digestive issues and headaches. I have actually seen very few praises about their effect, so it pretty much makes sense. On the other hand, out of my readers who tried Nutrafol, none of them complained about any small issues. Now, this product may cause some side reactions in certain users. I cannot tell for sure, but the original product is definitely much safer than the fake ones sold on retailers, simply because it really contains what's written on its label. As for the other ones, I cannot tell for sure. Price is one of the aspects I don't necessarily like about Glucofort because it's one of those expensive diabetes supplements, at least if we're talking about the original version, because the fake ones are much cheaper. But considering its ingredients, I would say that it's a pretty good deal. Not the best, but a pretty good deal. Like I already said, Glucofort's original version is only available on its official page, so let's analyze the prices there. A single bottle costs $69. Price gets much better if you buy at least 2 bottles, so in the best case, you pay around $49 per bottle. Shipping is also free for anything more than 1 bottle. Now, it's true that $69 per bottle is quite expensive. In fact, the fake versions of Glucofort sold on retailers are a lot cheaper than that. But trust me, their quality and results aren't even close. So instead of going for the fake versions, you should rather not buy it at all. And if you think that Glucofort is too pricey for your budget, I will give you a cheaper alternative just in a few seconds. But if your budget allows it, I would say that you can give Glucofort a try. All in all, is Glucofort a good option for your high glucose levels? Pretty much yes, I would say. It has a pretty good formula with a unique composition. a lot of satisfied users behind, and it works well in most cases. Just keep in mind that there are a lot of fake versions trying to imitate the product, so if you really want to give it a try, make sure you buy it from its official website. I left you the link in the description of this video, so check it out and see for yourself. But as I told you, even though it's a good supplement, Glucofort isn't really the best product I know for diabetes. I prefer another one that is much cheaper, but it also has a better formula if you ask me. Its ingredients are slightly better than those of Glucofort because they come in the best versions available. It's a very unique product, so you cannot find any similar one, and it's super cheap for its value, so I feel like it's the best option out there. Now, if you want to give it a try, I'm going to leave you a link to its official website, as well as my video review of it right here. So please check it out and see why I recommend it so much. See you next time.